Hello to streaming not from Road America, and this is technically GTSL series 9, and I'm joined for this one by Streetsmark.
Hello guys, taping with Sean, aka veryAneSa, for this final round, the Road America shake-up, all GTEs tonight. Hoping it's gonna be a fun, close battle.
Yeah, definitely, and I hope for close battling, because all season long we had a dogfight battle, I would say, between Team 488 and Southern Execution.
Yeah, so we've got another variable in here. We got Dolmage decided to run GTEs in the Corvette. You can see him right now on screen. Currently on pole, the 206.3.
Isn't that obvious?
Deathstroke very close.
Yeah, Deathstroke 4/10 behind Dolmage.
Yes, 4/10. And we got about 7 minutes to go in qualifying.
Oh, Big Bob Ross is far behind. 1 second behind Deathstroke. It's a lot.
Well, it's interesting to note that he's the only Ford out here tonight. So.
Oh yeah. So Deathstroke is joined by his teammate BW, but Big Bob Rosler has to do a one-man show.
And we've also got Pro Astronaut here on his own. We've got two M6 BMWs.
Is this his debut, or did he already race once?
No, he's I believe he was at the Coda round, I think.
I know Mr. Don was there, but Pro Astronaut?
Yeah. Well, he's been a part of the community, and as he slides off.
Oh.
Really glad to have him here as he tries his best drifting ability.
So who's coming onto the pit straight and finishing his lap?
That's true. Let's see what he sets.
Oh, close.
Wow.
Oh, really close. 50 hundredths? Is it hundredths? Yeah, hundredths from a second. Behind Dolmage.
You can tell he's really pushing on this lap too.
Yeah.
See, he went a little wide. Really trying to get the best exit, carry all the speed through the corners. We ride on board with him down the Sargento straight.
I unfortunately...
Heavy braking.
Yeah.
I believe it would be second gear for the GTs.
I unfortunately don't know any corner names on this track. Or straight names or anything.
Very special track, Road America. I like to call it smorgasbord track because it has everything, man. It has the long straights, you know, quick corners, slow corners.
Especially this
section.
long right-hander.
Carousel. Also the carousel, which Deathstroke is in now. Very tricky section. Very rewarding if you can get on the gas at the right time.
I always struggle with so long with long corners, because I can't set up the cars right for long corners. I don't know why. I always understeer off the track.
I assume these drivers with these long straights would want to set up the least amount of downforce for straight line speed, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. But it depends on the car, I think, because some have more downforce, some have less.
So, we got Deathstroke, who looks to improve. Very quick time. And BW, very quick, close by. And
Hey, Deathstroke
Wow, he
goes
go
into...
I think that was just to celebrate because I don't see any traffic. Whoa,
Hey!
way off. Maybe he was
Oh,
focusing a little too much.
into the barrier goes. Ah, and resets.
Definitely to be proud with that. The 206.1. Will we see a 205? I don't know.
2:10s? The lap time from Deathstroke, the lap itself looked very quick. I don't know
Yeah, I did.
if he can squeeze another 2:10s out of it.
Big Bad should have enough time for another flyer. Can he beat BW's time? They're very close. Looks like Big Bad's on track with someone else. Everyone else looks like they pulled into the pits. Do you want to see who else is on?
Yeah, BW is on track.
BW is approaching Canada corner. We'll see his time. He approaches the last turn.
Oh, unfortunately, doesn't improve.
Does not improve. I assume he'll pull it in as his time is running out for qualifying. Minute and a half to go.
Oh yeah. And on a lap time with 2 minutes, all other guys in the pits won't have a chance for another one.
Big Bad is up on his time. Looks like he's really pushing. He flies the car through Canada corner. Over the Kohler Bridge. Last turn.
Oh!
He was pushing really hard, I could tell.
Oh. Okay.
Now.
What is he doing?
Easy there, buddy. Picture that way.
I think he's a little bit frustrated.
I think he might be disoriented or something.
No, I think I know what he wants to do. He wants another lap. He wanted the momentum from the last corner. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, you have 2 minutes. I think technically he may have time for another lap. Is that right?
Yes, he just crossed the line before it hit 0. So now he can finish his lap. He's the last guy.
As it stands now, look at those, first 3, how close they are.
Yeah. Dolmage is not 2 tenths, but 1.5 tenths behind Deathstroke. And Dolmage actually goes out on track again to, I guess, test his race setup or something. Then BW is 6 tenths behind. Then the guy we are watching at the moment, Big Bad Rosler, is in 4th. Lumatic is 2 seconds behind Deathstroke in 5th, and Pro Astronaut is 6th and last.
Yeah, I gotta say, what an exciting round of qualifying.
Yeah.
We weren't sure going into this all GTs, we weren't sure how the BOP or level of performance would be, but they're very close. I mean, you've been here all year. Would you say that those are some of the closest times we've seen for a GT field?
In qualifying, for sure. The qualifying wasn't really close all year long, but this is the closest it ever has been. Oh,
This is a
again,
testament to
the
this.
last.
Oh,
Here, always the last
again.
corner.
Yeah, that's a tricky one because
Yeah.
you wanna carry as much speed as possible, and you want to hit that curve on the outside. But
Yeah.
you will have to
So
settle with 4.
this is it with the qualifying, I would say. 20 seconds to go.
Still, we always remember it's important. And
Sorry?
turn 2 as well here, right after the Briggs and Stratton bridge. It's very tight braking, so your race can be won or lost in these first 2 corners here. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Hmm. So here we have it. Like I already said, Deathstroke got pole position ahead of Dolmage. She was only 1.5 tenths behind. Third is BW, and Big Bad Rosler is fourth. Lumatic is fifth, and Pro Astronaut is sixth.
As we wait on the pre-grid, all drivers have to make final adjustments before we start this rolling start. Let's hope for a clean start.
Most of the starts this season were very clean, actually. For example, Long Beach, a street circuit, very tight, and it was one of the cleanest starts I've ever seen.
We had some issues at Indianapolis where we had to restart it. It just didn't work out for the rolling start. But
Oh.
I do believe this track should be all right for the rolling start.
Long preparation time.
2 minutes. 2 minutes allowed. Double check your pit strategy. Make sure everything.
Ah.
Here we go. Looks like we'll see if Deathstroke holds him close or when he decides to accelerate with his teammate right behind him.
So the
Oh,
lights
the two
go
Ferraris
green.
got a good draft going.
Yeah.
Looks like as we turn into turn 1. Oh.
Everybody holds position at the moment, and Deathstroke pulls a little gap between him and Dolmage.
Look like BW dropped back a little bit. Just to maybe get the draft. Dolmage.
Big Bad Ross is flashing his lights at BW. Oh, what a weird camera work.
Everything's very clean. Single file as we go into the Corvette bridge. Oh, Big Bad a little wide. Looks like he's taking a little interesting line than others.
Yeah.
Might have a maybe more loose setup.
Yeah. That's maybe something we should...
Lumatic had to get on the brakes there.
Yeah. That's something we should talk about next season, talking with the drivers about their driving style, because at the moment we don't know anything about driving styles apart from watching them. Oh,
Whoa.
Big Bad Rosler hitting the curb at the wrong angle, I guess.
You're currently watching the round 8 at Indianapolis GT Elite winner, Big Bad Rattler, who looks to be having some issues with stability, you say, and he might actually be holding up Lumatic, it looks like. maybe, and of course, it always takes a few laps for the tires to get to optimal temperature, so give it a few laps of stability. Nice battle at the front here, less than a second.
Yeah, Dolmage and Deathstroke are the two favorites, I think, in this league. Both have the championship, right?
Yes, this is our two class champions.
Deathstroke won the...
Battling it out.
Yeah, Deathstroke has won the GTE Championship last round in Indianapolis, and did I just say Deathstroke or Dolmage? Yeah, Deathstroke, and Dolmage has won the LMP2 Championship also last round after
both these drivers. Whoa, a little slow.
After the LMP2 Championship was what's the right word? Cancelled?
Oh, looked like BW went a little wide. He got back on track. Oh.
Oh, Lumatic going a bit wide.
Looks like Big Bad might have a little look for BW here.
Oh,
be interesting to see, to really watch on the main straights if the Ferrari or the Ford really pulls away on the straight line speed. That's very crucial at Road America.
Yeah, I just saw Pro Astronaut is in the pits.
Oh.
Oh, he gets going again. Did he hit a wall?
He might file out right in front of this lead battle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, his Big Bad is right in the draft of VW. Go on the start-finish straight.
Maybe he could do a move into turn 1. No, he thinks better of it.
You want to take a look at the leaders here. They're approaching Pro Astronaut. Looks like we might have some lap traffic.
It still looks safe for Deathstroke.
Yeah, it looks like Dolmage is keeping with them. You want to switch over to Dolmage? Oh, about a second. It'll be interesting to